Not all Johnnies come marching home. Suicides in the U.S. military are occurring at the rate of 1 a day. And one of the prime causes is PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. More than 13 million Americans have PTSD at any given time, and it's estimated that as many as 30% of our veterans returning from Iraq and Afghanistan will experience this disorder. Those percentages, those numbers, refer to real people with real lives, wounded people who need to heal. I'm Robert Buck, and I've been a psychotherapist for more than 40 years, and I want to do something about this ongoing tragedy. Right now, if you have a diagnosis of PTSD, you have two treatment options: psychotherapy and/or medications. And while medications have been helpful to some, for others it has led to drug abuse and drug addiction. In terms of psychotherapy, well, there just aren't enough trained therapists or enough psychotherapy hours available to meet this enormous need. So, the truth be told, some will, most won't, receive any or enough treatment to heal these deep psychological wounds. It's clear to me that we need to approach this problem with a very different strategy. We need to see what can be done on a self-help basis. These are NeuView glasses. They are a self-help tool. They lower anxiety and can help someone with post-traumatic stress disorder. I've used the glasses successfully for the past 10 years with my patients, and I know how effective they are. But more than a psychotherapy tool, the glasses are a self-help tool. They are safe, direct, and non-invasive, and they are available 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. Let me give you a brief explanation of how NeuView glasses work. By virtue of the design, they allow us to direct light into the eye from the side. Ordinarily, when light comes into our eyes, it sends a signal of equal strength to both sides of the brain. However, when we can direct light in from the side, it sends a stronger signal to the brain's hemisphere opposite the light source. When we do that, that increased stimulation creates increased neuronal activity and increased neuronal connectivity. And what that means is that the brain is functioning in a more optimal fashion. When someone is traumatized, as in PTSD, their brain's ability to perceive and process reality is severely diminished. So, a plane going overhead, a child's balloon popping, or a news report on television is enough to propel that person back into a state of terror. In order to heal from the experience of trauma, the brain's hemispheres need to work in sync. That is precisely what is not happening for the traumatized person. Here's where the glasses help. By being able to selectively stimulate the brain's hemispheres, we can dramatically improve the communication between the two hemispheres. This increased neuronal activity enables the brain to make corrective connections in both its emotional and logical control centers. What it results in is a more accurate perception of our experience. We are able to discern what is really a threat and what is not. And when that occurs, it's just a plane overhead, it's just a balloon popping, and it's just a news report on television. And my brain tells me that I'm not in danger, that I'm okay. I, my colleagues who have worked with the glasses, and a team of top researchers at Harvard's McLean Hospital all believe that NeuView glasses have an important role to play in the treatment of PTSD. Chances are that you know someone, knew someone, or will know someone who suffers from PTSD. Perhaps you yourself. NeuView needs your help to fund the research that is required to obtain FDA approval. The research will evaluate the effectiveness of the glasses to reduce anxiety and depression in combat veterans who have returned from Iraq and Afghanistan and have a diagnosis of post-traumatic stress disorder. Remember, every day one of our U.S. military dies, not from combat, but from suicide. We need to do this research. We need to start the healing, and we really need your help. Thank you.